What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here. We've got some big news. President Donald Trump says that Social Security and Medicaid are, quote, going to be gone. I'll let you know what he said and why he said it in this video. Also, over $1 billion in rebate checks are going out. I'll let you know the details of that here in this video as well as some significant changes that Republicans are backing for Social Security and Medicare, and we'll go over all that and more in this video. So let's jump right in. We are live right now here on the YouTube It's Jimmy Show. Let me know if you can see and hear me. Type yes in the chat. Let me know where you're tuning in from. You can let me know your city, state, or even your country, as we have people tuning in here from all around the globe. Don't forget to hit that like button for me here, and if you haven't yet, subscribe down below so you don't miss out on future videos. Completely free to do so. I will keep you up to date. Help me reach 500,000 subscribers. You guys are amazing. All right, take a look here. First up, the Federal Reserve, has a big announcement coming tomorrow that I will give you guys the details of here tomorrow. So make sure you guys tune into my channel here tomorrow. As always, if you're subscribed with the bell icon on, you'll get notifications when we go live with the video for that. So stay tuned for that. Next up, Americans to get rebate checks as an 88-year-old insurance company is forced to give $1 billion out in a new bill, and when the rebate checks are supposed to arrive this year. Yeah, that's right. Here is the details on this. Select Americans are set to get a one-time rebate check worth hundreds of dollars from an 88-year-old car insurance company. It comes as the result of a relatively new legislation in a prominent state to improve the market landscape for consumers. Progressive Insurance is funding the credits from a $1 billion pot. While at a press conference in Sarasota, Florida, Governor Ron DeSantis confirmed that insurance reforms that began in 2022 and 2023 have been working, and auto policy holders will now see relief. Quote, Florida insurance's market is stabilizing with decreasing auto and home insurance rates, and frivolous litigation is declining, says Governor Ron DeSantis. Alongside Florida Office of Insurance Regulations, Commissioner Michael Yaworski and DeSantis explained that rates have been lowering, attracting more insurers and reducing litigation costs for top companies like Progressive. This was reflected in an SEC filing where DeSantis and Progressive noted that since Florida's insurance reform was enacted, we've seen lower costs on certain type of claims and favorable reserve deployment, and we've been experiencing strong in Florida personalized auto business. That means more significant savings for Florida consumers, according to a press release from the governor's office. Progressive is specifically refunding $1 billion to Florida auto insurance policyholders, and it's reflecting reduced losses and strong savings tied directly to the state's tort and insurance reform efforts. Wow, that's a lot of money. And will we see this in more states? Do you think we should? Let me know in the comments section. That's savings we've seen because of the litigation reforms that now means they're going to be giving it to you, the Florida governor confirmed. DeSantis also cited the rebate payouts amounts to around $300 per person, which is not that bad. Pretty good. It may depend on how long you've been with Progressive. You might get a bigger rebate. It might be a check. It may be a credit on your bill, but the average across Florida policyholders is going to be a $300 rebate from Progressive. We also have the state of Virginia. Virginia taxpayers could also be eligible for one-time rebate checks. If you filed in Virginia this past season, you could be eligible for a rebate check, according to Governor Glenn Youngkin's office. Individual filers who had a tax liability in 2024 could receive up to $200, while joint filers could receive up to $400. Virginians who do not file their taxes by November 3rd 2025 will not be eligible for the rebate consideration, the release states. While the deadline to file state taxes has passed, Virginians who requested an extension could have till November 1st to file. Additionally, if you have unpaid state taxes or owe money to another state or local agency, the rebate will go towards that debt, Youngkin's office says. So, Virginia's, quote, strong job growth bolstered by business investment commitments of $140 billion has driven a total of a $10 billion surplus revenue and enabled a record of $9 billion in tax relief for Virginians. So Virginia taxpayers could get $200 to $400 rebate checks here coming soon. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll keep you up to date on more of these type of checks here on our YouTube channel. Next up, President Donald Trump says that Social Security and Medicare are, quote, going to be gone. President Donald Trump says and warns. President Donald Trump warned that if Democrats don't approve funding, there are dangers to the future of Social Security and Medicare. Trump said at a press conference that when he asked Democrats for feedbacks on the funding bills, one said, "It means deaths." Wow. Trump said, quote, "There's nothing about death. Theirs is death because they're going to lose Medicaid," which, if you've been following, you know that there's significant Medicaid funding cuts from the big, beautiful bill that have already passed, that will be enacted. Those have already been passed on the big, beautiful bill. This is a quote from Trump, as you can see here. Theirs is death because they're going to lose Medicaid. They're going to lose Social Security. They're going to lose Medicare. All of those things are going to be gone because the whole country would be bankrupt, and you're not going to have any kind of medical insurance. Wow. Let me know your thoughts on this here in the comment section. Point of contention leading to government shutdown is the Democrats' refusal to accept a funding bill that would cut health care provisions, while Republicans are arguing that funding medical care for illegal aliens, that they don't want to do that. Social Security and Medicare represent vital support for tens of millions of Americans, especially retirees, seniors, and individuals with disabilities. As of late 2024, Social Security provided monthly benefits to 53 million Americans. Medicare and Medicaid similarly underpin health insurance availability for seniors, low-income people, and many. The president added of Democrats saying, quote, "We will not be extorted on this crazy part of this. They've never done this before. Nobody has. You always vote for an extension." Meanwhile, significant Social Security and Medicare changes backed by most Republicans. We'll get to that here in a quick second. I want to real quick tell you that their Social Security Administration is sending a warning letter over scams and phone calls. The Social Security Administration has issued a warning to Americans about a letter scam. The Office of Inspector General for Social Security Administration says the scam involves an official letter identified as a certificate on a fake U.S. Supreme Court letterhead, using forged signatures of the U.S. Supreme Court Chief Justice John Roberts and Associate Supreme Court Justice Sonia Sotomayor. Quote, "On every level, this is completely false," they said. "Scammers continue to exploit fear and confusion by impersonating government agencies and officials. The notice urges people to cooperate with the named SSA official while also coercing them to send money or share personal information. Do not do this." The scheme's letter is also personally addressed to the individual, claiming them to be a primary suspect connected with legal proceedings and criminal activity. Furthermore, the fake message indicates the Supreme Court requests financial institutions freeze all of the recipient's assets. There is also phone scams going on for Social Security. Take a listen.
Say they've gotten calls from what they thought was the Social Security Administration. These callers can be convincing, as in some cases they're even spoofing the real Social Security Administration phone number to make the calls look legit. But don't fall for this. It is a scam. If the callers claim you'll be arrested or face legal action, or that there is a problem with your account, ignore all of these calls. Instead, just hang up.
Yeah, we also have significant Social Security and Medicare changes backed by most Republicans. A majority of Republicans support making significant changes to Social Security and Medicare to ensure their costs are lower, according to a new Gallup survey. The poll found that 56% of Republicans backed making the changes compared to just 18% of Democrats. The health care and financial support programs are facing a funding shortfall that may hit as early as the early 2030s, as early as 7 years away. The program, which serves 70 million Americans, also contributed to the larger federal deficit, which has reached roughly $2 trillion. While Republicans were far more likely to support Social Security and Medicare changes to get the federal deficit down, nearly half of U.S. adults said Congress should reduce the deficit either mostly or only by cutting spending. That was compared to 17% who favor relying mostly or only on tax increases. Another 27% said they prefer an equal mix of spending cuts and tax hikes. In 2034, the Social Security Administration will face an automatic 19% cut to benefits based on the current money supply. That would translate to seniors losing around $4,573 a year, dramatically lowering the quality of life for many. A lot of estimates show that it will happen as early as 2033. Also, this is very important for those on Medicare or for those who have loved ones that want to be. Pay attention. The annual open enrollment period goes from October 15th only until December 7th. If you have Medicare, this is the time to choose your new 2026 plan that works best for you. There has been a lot of Medicare changes recently, and most Medicare plans change, and many just go away entirely. Luckily, my trusted partner, Chapter Medicare, makes comparing every Medicare and Medicare Advantage option easy. They're honest, unbiased, and can review your plan and get you the best one in under 20 minutes. If you're on the right plan for your needs, they'll tell you, and if you're not, they'll help you switch. And by doing this, they've saved people on average around $1,100, which is amazing. They've helped hundreds of people from my community find better plans, and they can help you too. So call this phone number on the screen, 833-700-1320, or click the pinned comment down below in the comments section to connect with Chapter and find the plan that's best for you. Click here to see President Donald Trump's announcement about tariff rebate checks up to $2,000, or click here to see a video about cash getting banned in the United States. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you